What is going on, everybody? Hope you all are well. Back again with more Diablo Season 11 Paladin on all that jazz. Where it's the 5th of the 1st, 2026. Yeah, game really's got its hooks into me at the moment playing Paladin, and I don't think I've stuck with a season like this long since the game's been out. Apparently, like there's like some statistics going around, right, that this is the highest player retention they've ever had for a season. I don't know if that's for all Diablo games, but like, you know, I saw something like that, which is, you know, if I'm anything to go by, yep, I have stuck with it. I can't say why. I don't think it's because of the Paladin class. You know, it's still not my favorite class. It's probably like still top 3. It's just like it's probably got to do with more that, you know, they've added Mythic, Prankster, Sigils, Mythicals are easier to get, and like the chase for it, right? So that's why people want to chase it, and it just came out right time during the holidays. And this is not even the main DLC. This is just like a character, right? So I think that's what has led to it. I guess we'll see, right? Because some of the events are ending like tomorrow. The Goblin event is ending tomorrow, and then like obviously next season, let's see if they keep that sanctification stuff and all that to see. I think it's important enough mechanic where I think they will keep it, because if you look at like that first season or second season when they added those like hearts that exploded, whatever, and you could replace it in gems, right? If anything, like with the first Vessel of Hatred DLC, they brought them back as runes, right? It was still air quotes that mechanic. It was just like packaged as something different. So if there's something that is like so big and not fundamental, as fundamental to the game, it's like a big mechanic, I don't think they just throw it away in the season. So I guess you could say sanctification is not, it's like very easy for them to code, so throw away possible, but like they might be, if you don't know what sanctification is, like you can like, there's another upgrade you can do to your weapons, gear, whatever loot, that adds like a random effect, and like people are having a lot of fun with it. But again, I don't even think is that. That's why people are sticking with it. I think is literally Mythic easier to drop. So I think that's why people are sticking with this at the moment. Anyway, so on that topic, I don't want this intro to go in forever. That's what we're going to be doing today, actually. So I have like leveled up my character, and like I've got a lot of like mats to fight world bosses, and we're going to be going over like some of the main popular methods of getting mythicals, and then we'll do it live on stream, and let's see what luck we have with it. I've only managed to get actually, so let's talk about, so obviously the season 11 they've added this new Mythic Prankster Nightmare Dungeon Sigil, right? Which it's a goblin that spawns in the Nightmare Dungeon, and then you gotta kill him. He can still get away, and if he does, he drops 5 guaranteed mythics and a spark. If you don't know what spark is, a spark is you need 2 sparks and you can craft a mythical or mythic. And then another way to do it is by, you know, Lair Bosses or world bosses, or the new world boss mechanic they have. Their chests can also drop mythics. And the other one is tributes of Ascendance. The problem with tributes of Ascendance was, I think it's like a 1 in 3 chance, but these were like very hard to get before, because they only were dropped by like Whisper Cache or world bosses. But because there's a constant world boss rolling now all the time, you can literally farm these if you mess with the new season mechanic and like level all these up. So if you level these 2 up to like level 5, which takes forever, you know, I'm just gonna say this is like the worst part of this. Like apparently there's easier ways to do this, but I didn't know. Like you just go set it to normal and you just keep fighting Asmodan because he instantly dies. But this took 5+ hours. Out of all of this, leveling this up is the, I guess if like you watch all these YouTube videos and everybody's saying, oh, it's so easy to get mythicals, whatever. If somebody would have told me, so maybe this is my warning to you, if somebody would have told me that actually to get to that point, you're probably going to have to put in, depending on how fast you are, but a lot of my Diablo community is like, they play DLCs and they're done with it for a couple of seasons, you know, so we're not like hardcore here. It's still going to take you, like, if you're playing casually, a couple of weeks of play to get there, or like at least, you know, 20 20 plus 30 plus hours from a new character to get to that up to that level where we could start farming mythicals. If like and I think it's probably gonna be more than that, but if somebody would have told me that at the start, like, nah bro, I ain't got that kind of time to put into it and do that. But if you are here though and you want to know how, like, if the rumors are true and everything, like how easy mythicals will drop, I guess we'll find out today, right? So yeah, I've leveled these up. So the free waves we're going to be getting mythicals today is we're going to be doing our tributes. I'll probably run this all in with the new party feature just so the bosses are easier to kill and we can kill more bosses. I'll find random parties, so we're gonna we'll run this. We'll do the layer bosses because I have the mats for the layer bosses, and then you got the second stage of the layer bosses, which is a harder, so we'll do that as well. And then the last way is obviously this new mythic prankster nightmare sigil. I haven't got any of them, none have dropped for me, but if you mess with this mechanic of like level this up all the way to 5, and then if you open the Andario chest here, depending on if you have the sin in the top slot, he drops out of the free chest you open here, he drops so many nightmare sigils. You could, like, it could drop from there, but what you can do is, and this is a bit tedious, you take all those nightmare sigils and then you bring them back and you just you junk them all, right? So you get so much like sigil powder, then you just craft sigils here and then look for the nightmare prankster affix, rinse repeat, you know. So like and I've only done it like 5 times, and look how much sigil powder I have already. So that's what we'll do. So we'll probably do bosses, we'll then do nightmare sigils, and then we'll do a couple hours of tributes. If you want to watch it on a live stream, it'll be over on Twitch and YouTube if you want to see the results, and we'll probably edit up into some like shorter video or something. So yeah, let's get to it. So the first thing I'm gonna do, because the mechanic, it's Blizzard, right, and there's still like broken things in this game. Like, to open the Azmodan chest, you can't hold more than 20 of these corrupted parts. Apparently there's ways around it where you can, like, if you're farming a boss, just don't pick up the corrupted parts and then pick them all up at once. That way you can get over your 20 limit. But like, I'm on console, so I don't have that choice of like specifically knowing what I want to pick up. I just got A on everything, right, to pick everything up, so it's more difficult to do. So because you can't have more than 20 at once, whenever I'm getting near that limit, because then after 20 they stop dropping, the lair bosses will stop dropping them, I gotta go do that, like that big fight. The reason I don't want to do that big fight now, because as you can see, I've got plenty of sigil powder, I've got like most of the stuff here. Like, we can farm the bosses. Like I said, because you can't carry more than 20, it's kind of annoying that I have to do this. And the reason I would say this is annoying, let me just make sure I've got this the right way. The reason it's annoying because it takes too long to do. Like, the fight is too long, and also he drops so much junk that you have to, like, for your sigils, if you want the sigil powder, you have to go back and you have to dust them all, whatever the right term is for it, because you want that sigil powder, right? So it's just a long process to do. And also, like, even though people are saying like, oh, if you level these up to level 5, and then when you're fighting the world boss you have the essence of sin in the top slot, when you're fighting lair bosses you have this one in the top slot, it's still a bit bugged sometimes. Like, you'll have them the right way around and the chest will just not drop as much stuff as they're meant to. Like, I'm not sure, like, I've been trying to figure out if it's because like one or two times I've forgotten and I changed the sigil while I'm in the fight, so I think that might be one of the reasons. Sometimes is even though I've changed the sigil, if I use my teleport point and like I come to like sell my stuff, whatever, and I use the teleport point again, sometimes I find I open the box, the chest, and it still doesn't give it to me. So the only like guaranteed way I've found is, if it's like bugging out and weird on me, is like and this does slow it down as well, is like set, you know, your essence of sin here, and then like you literally log out the game and log back in again. Blizzard game. But yeah, sometimes I find out it bugs out and that chests don't drop as much, even though you've done all the hard work and leveled it up to 5 and have it all in the right way. So if that does happen, that's the only like surefire way, because I had like 17 horns And I was playing yesterday off stream, and I opened 2 chests and they hardly didn't drop anything. I was like, hey, what's going on here? So first of all, I thought it was like, okay, I changed the key late, maybe that's the reason. So then after the fight, I literally physically selected a warp point it all the way back to home base, and then I warped here again, then I ran to it and it still didn't drop it. I was like, what? And then my next theory was, oh, maybe it's because you know, I used my teleport point. And then the only surefire way I found to fix it was log out and log back in. So I should also say that their goblin event is ending tomorrow, right? So when we're running these nightmare sigils, like I might stop a couple of times because if we get a treasure hoard, whatever, because apparently if you do like 4 or 5 of them, you'll fully level up your goblin event thing and you get like a spark from that, so it's like worth doing. And like, so if I do like 1 more treasure breach, wherever it is, I can level that all the way and you get a free spark. That's gonna be useless too, because by the time this video comes out, unless you're watching live on Twitch and YouTube, that event will be over. So I think the event ends tomorrow. Sorry, this is a bit loud, so I got to speak a bit louder. Yeah, so the event ends tomorrow, so that doesn't matter as much to you all. But like the Prankster Sigil and all the rest of this is all seasonal mechanics. So you know, you still got like 2 months to mess with all this if you are interested. So yeah, even though it's great to do this event here because you get so much boss loot and mats and everything, it's just like, for me, it's the most tedious part. It's the slowest part. Hold on, let's just open this chest so you know. Where is it? There. Alright, let's hope it isn't bugged out. Nope. Bugged one. See? No, actually it was a bugged one. Wow. Yeah, so sometime, again, this is a prime example of, like, it hardly didn't drop anything. What I'm gonna do, actually, yeah, so I did nothing wrong here. I teleported. Like, I don't know if this was because I came when the fight was already going, like what happened. Like, if it works properly, it's meant to drop like 4 times as much stuff it dropped there. So what I'm probably gonna do is just like literally log out of server, log back in, to see if it fixes it. I haven't got, because you need 5 of each of the corrupted. Like, if this worked properly, this will all be full here. You need 5 of these parts to be open. Well, not that one, you fight that one with the big the 1 hour spawn boss, but you need 5 of this one and the other 2 to be able to open that chest. Leave game, but I don't know. I had a theory as well, because this only started happening to me yesterday, so I wonder if you know, holidays are over and like some back-end mechanic Blizzard is like they've nerfed the rates again. I guess it's like, my conspiracy theory mind is like, nah bro, the holidays are over and they want everybody to stick with the game, and soon the holidays are over. Like, they could be doing like experiment, right, to say, oh, is that the reason everybody was sticking with it, and now that it's over, like they've nerfed the drops. Sorry, was it a bug even that the drops weren't meant to be that high? But yeah, that's consistently been happening to me yesterday, where even though I have, like you can see here, I have it all correct, it just doesn't drop as much stuff. All right, so Essence of Hellfire is in there, Essence of Sin is in there. Actually, you know what I should do now? I'm like, just extra boomy. Let me just leave while I've got Hellfire now, because again, if you want to fight Lair Bosses, you should have Hellfire in the top one. Let's stop with the yapping. Let's try to speed this up a little bit. All right, so Essence of Hellfire. Oh, that's what I was saying is, like, yeah, you don't use the social feature. Find the party. Who are we gonna fight first? Let's do Lord Zier. So I was trying to get to a high enough level to be able to solo the Lair Bosses, and then afterwards I realized, actually, that's dumb. There's no reason. If you could find a party, just do this with people. It's so much quicker. All
Greetings.
Imagine if you wanted legendaries now. Or unique, sorry. If I'd have known this, you could just join a party and everybody's just dashing them like this. And literally just rinse repeat. The only time you're slowing down now is when you're like, if you don't wanna like if you wanna sell all your stuff for mats, right? And I was spending like a couple of minutes. Oh, I suck at the game. I was spending a good couple of minutes before you know, fighting these bosses. If I would have known this, I would have never have leveled up to like 200. I'd have leveled up to 150 and begged some people in the party chat to be like, please let me. No, they would have let you join because most of these higher level guys are just one shotting or two shotting these bosses anyway. That's the point where I think I messed up. Like I said, like leveling up the seasonal mechanic was a bit long, but like trying to get my character high enough level to solo any of these bosses was the actual real slow part. So again, if you don't know why I'm doing this and what's going on, like once you do a couple of runs of Helltide, you'll have enough like boss materials to be able to summon these. Or actually, summoning is free now in this season. It doesn't cost boss mats to summon the boss. It only costs to open its chest for the loot. So once you have a couple of once you have a like 200 of a specific boss mat, you could just do this, and then that you won't need to go into Helltide again if you've got your essence and everything like leveled up to the right level, because like you defeat them, they give you material for the bosses on the next level, and then at the same time you're also dropping you know, the corrupted parts where you can go do the big Andorio fight. There's just rinse repeat, right? And then the reason this is but the reason you would like you would probably want to do this for the Andorio fight because it gives you that tributes of radiance, which has a better chance of dropping mythical. And also so you can get the Andorio part, so you can open those chests to get enough nightmare sigils to hunt for that prankster, or you know, dust your extras to then try to craft, forge, whatever the right term is later on. But this is the thing you have to do in the interim to be able to do those other two things, because even though mythicals, I've probably done 20 lair bosses. That's not a lot, but in my 20 I've probably had like one mythical drop. I had the ring of, I'll show you in a sec. Now we're getting, oh, there you go, first mythical on string. Damn. And good GA roll also. So what you can do is you can, if you don't want to fight the first stage bosses, you can craft the material to fight the second stage bosses, because if you want to target farm like if you want to target farm your uniques for your characters, right? That's a better way to do it. But the reason you wouldn't want to do that is, one, you need other material that you're gonna have to farm for. but you might as well do this in the party because look how quick it is. And there's a chance for you to like just drop random mythicals. Again, this is not the bit we were trying to farm mythicals for. So rather than going to the alchemist, who does it? Yeah, summoning mats, and it requires other parts. But then, you know, I was gonna do this and I was like, actually, we're just gonna miss out on random mythical chance, you know. All right, so that's one. Let's say we've been doing this for what time do we start? 10 intro, 10 minutes. That's 20 minutes we've been doing for, and we got our first mythical. Again though, prerequisite that you've had to, I spent so much time living up this character, getting all the mats and everything. That takes a long time to do. So again, this was the other mythical I got from the boss lairs. Again, another like pretty good one. Essence of Sin. The only reason this is annoying to do, because every time you leave, if you have got a potion or something on you, lose all your potions. But you know, he's been acting weird since yesterday.
May the light show you mercy at death.
Which chest was it? So yeah, doing a crazy drop. Okay, so the theory of you need to be there. You're dropping, by the way. Again, see that those first time we did it, it was like didn't do nothing. So the theory of you need to be there when they spawn it is not true. Well, the boss was out though, maybe, but like I'm still having a better like swap the essence and then log in and log out the server. Right, what? Okay, so this is the bit that takes long though. Just look at all the yo, we got 6 tributes of radiance. See how why this is so good now, and see why it bugged the first time. 6, and they're saying there's a 1 in 3 chance. So theoretically, we should get 2 mythicals from this. And here we just need to look for the mythical prankster. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm messing this up, because what they're saying is to make sure that they don't despawn the first time, you should just drop this stuff and come back and pick it up later if you want to get rid of it to get the powder from it. Like out of all this stuff, gem reserve is probably still something. Roderick Strum room. U1. Yeah, if you like don't pick them up, I don't know if this theory is true, but I have heard it, like if you don't pick them up, they could despawn. So what people are saying is pick them up, come to an area, check them, drop them. Wish there was a drop all button. Yeah, I've done quite a few of these off stream trying to get to this level. I've not come across it from him. Just keeping gems at the moment. So let's go here.
I can take
Let's go here. Let's go all keys. We won't touch the ones that you favorited. So then, you know, rinse, repeat. So we go here. Where's my bag of keys? All right, that one we want to do again. We wanted to do today because I've almost leveled up that event to get the spark from it. Now literally, you gotta come here. Still got again, I don't know like why they got that. Like, just let us store boss parts, you know. Sorry, lesser evil, whatever, corrupted. Because again, it's nice that they drop so much stuff, but this takes forever. Get to touch him. Oh, yo, there we go. There's another one. And it's a 2 greater affix. All stats good. Yo, resource generation might have got damage is double. I'll take it. So what's that? It's an hour and 20 minutes. I'm trying to figure out because we were so bad at timekeeping. Yeah, we probably did it like the first run for hour and 20, and then we got all our others. Like, remember we couldn't stack past 20, so we had to go do side content for a while. Now we've come back to do the minor bosses. We're still gonna do the second tier bosses in a while. But let's say an hour and 20, and then we've been doing this for another 10. If you've got the mats though, and again, doing this in the party, this is like, there's nothing hard about it. The only thing that is long is going back and like junking everything. All right, so I guess we do the second stage greater bosses, whatever they're called now. So let's say we spend like an hour and 50 minutes, maybe 2 hours. Like, you know, again, I'll like try to tally it up and put it in the comments to see how long we spent on the lower bosses. And we got 2 mythicals. So not the best use of your time, right? So just if you're curious. Look up to see how fast it is. Seriously, when you're doing this fight solo, you like have to close all their portals and yo, there we go. So we literally been doing this for 2 minutes and got our first one. Imperial's my but I'll take it. should we separate out like higher tier lair bosses and lower tier? I think that it's meant to be the same, right? But in my estimation, like, come on, bro, like they're higher level, shouldn't they have more?
May the light show you mercy in death.
Yo, another one. Damn. All right, so that is 17, like 15 minutes. Then you go. Let's not touch it because oh shit, don't do it.
Ah, careful now. This realm will be mine.
Modify. I freaking hate this goddamn box. Bro, I can't even touch it now. Oh my days. Oh, what a waste, man. Just okay, modify that one, open. All right, could you go first because you're gonna touch it and then no, never mind. I can't even see the damn. All this pain for. Fuck me. All right, so. Shall we move on? Okay. So we did say 2 hours of lower level bosses, an hour and a bit, like an hour of second, and about 20 minutes of the first Bilal, whatever his name is. Like he was just a pain in the ass to do, so I couldn't really do any like tests to see if he's dropping better. Now let's move on to sigil crafting, and then finally we'll finish with you know, we'll do our, where are they, we'll do our tributes runs. Hopefully we can find a party to make it quicker, and again 2 hours of tier 1 boss lair bosses. We got 2 items mythicals from 1 hour of, you know, tier 2 lair bosses. We got 2 mythicals from. Obviously the last tier would be Vlad, but he was being annoying, and we didn't get anything for, like, you know, about 10 fights, about 30 minutes. So yeah, now again we did a few world boss runs in between that. So I already got like plenty of sigil powder that I've been building up, so I don't have to do that here. So again, Mythic Prankster Nightmare Sigil is new to season 11. It's If you get it, you got like a you'll find a guaranteed goblin, got 5 mythicals and a spark if you kill the goblin, that is. So yeah, let's try because it could either drop from like bosses and stuff, or you can RNG craft it. So let's see. Let's just we'll see how long we do this one until I get bored, because the main one I want to go to is the Tributes of Ascension, right? Because they're the most guaranteed stable. So let's see how long this takes to do. Obviously, when you craft these, like the max I think you can craft at a time is like 20, right? 20, except actually let's see what the optimal is. So 20, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 11 12 10. Let's do 20 and 12, and then we can just go through them all at once. So let's go Nightmare Sigils. What the hell did I do? Oh, let's do 10. And then just look through, and we're looking for the Prankster. If there's anything I want to keep. Or I wonder, just to make it quick. Ooh, diamond is actually useful though. Right, nothing. So you just go here. You go all keys. Rinse, repeat. Can you do 22? Oh no. And oh my god, I gotta get quicker at doing this, otherwise we're gonna be all night.
Fairly well.
Wait, is that all the sigil powder I have left? Holy moly. I thought we would get... Okay, well, that's done. I thought we was going to be doing this a while. Wow, wow, wow. I totally miscalculated that. Gold reserve gem.
All right, traveler.
Yeah, you ripoff, dickhead. Come on.
I can
Let this be a lesson to you kids. This is why you don't gamble, okay? So all we got out of that was 1 treasure breach, 2 treasure breaches, and a few diamonds. 3 treasure breaches and a few diamonds. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was amazing. Like, what do we say? 2 hours, 3.5 hours bosses, 4 mythicals. I mean, at least the boss stuff was guaranteed, right? And it's probably like I have heard crazy numbers. Like I've seen people like do videos on there and say, oh, they like they do the boss and then they get enough material and then they like farm that bit for like 2 hours. I've done a couple of those bosses and bought it back. I guess I just didn't have enough sigil powder. Well, it is already live and learn. We are doing tributes of Ascendance, right? Grabbing this out. Undercity search. Bro. A vote to do what? What are we playing? You know, it should tell you beforehand. All right, now we're doing PAs. I think anyway.
Are you ready?
Did it not pop? Am I getting this wrong? Oh no, it did. This is kind of stressful. Did we hit that last level? I'm not even 100% sure. Let me just double check. Oh, it says reward. Okay.
I will relish this.
Come on, what's the luck like? Let's say we started at 7:35. Let me remember the time. Yo, did we get it already? God damn. We got one already. Well, that was pretty fast. All right, let me put it in. Because I got a shit ton. Remember, so apparently it's 1 in 3, right? So this is our second one. Well, another one. Dame. Holy. They freaking beat it already without. Okay, and there's another. I was so slow, I didn't even see the ping. Well, that's 3 and 4. God damn. Uh,
You know death as intimately as I. You fought well.
another one. Wow! What the hell is going on? Oh my days. And I got grandfather as well.
Such a pity.
Wow.
Correct.
Didn't let her go in. Like a let her make her little speed. Wait, that time was a little bit low, man. 36 seconds? Yay, another one. Oh, and we got Doombringer. Boom.
You know death as intimately as.
Wait, did it drop already? And I think we got one. There's a purple in there somewhere. Unless I'm mistaken. I'm mistaken? No, we got a. Please be a shroud. God damn it. 6 for 12. We're never gonna get anything
You
for this one. I
have
feel like this boss was gonna drop a lot.
I wonder are
Maybe
your
it's just a say that and it drops something. Go on. Do 2 mythicals. Go on. Oh, and it literally did as well. Not 2 mythicals, but it dropped. Alright. I'm a liar. Can't see the game. Take me out to be a liar.
I have devoured many.
I was gonna talk shit about her, but she literally gave us a mythic. Mythical. I pronounced it correctly. What if they just mythic? And I'm saying mythical on every part of this video. And another one. 8 for 19. All right, everyone. We just finished a 9-hour stream of farming for mythicals for Diablo 4 season 11. I shouldn't say like 9-hour stream. Like that doesn't make it. Like I wasn't doing it for 9 hours up and down, talking to chat, doing other things, right? So like if I give you some rough ideas for each activity we did lair bosses. We did like tier 1 lair bosses for about 2 hours, right? And from that we got I want to say, hold on, we got two mythicals from, I can't remember which ones it was, but we got 2 from T1. Then we did T2 lair bosses for not that long at all, for like under an hour, like and we got 2 from that as well. And I got 2 earlier on, 2 like very early on in that from T2 lair bosses. We did what's his name that requires, I forgot his name now. We did Bilal a couple of times. I could have done loads more Bilals. It was just like a frustrating, annoying boss fight to do because there's a limit of how many, of the boss materials you can hold. So the strat is don't pick them up, keep doing the fight, and then pick them up later. But then if you leave them on contour anyway, because I can't select what I want to pick up, it's hard to select the chest. So that fight just got frustrating. So we didn't do, if that's classed as a T3 boss or a lair boss, whatever. So we didn't do much of him, probably like 10 runs. So, I can't really say how much better it is to get mythics from him. Plus it's annoying when you open the box, you got to select which one you want. If somebody else in the party, because we're running these in parties, if somebody else in the party selects it, then like it kicks you back out of the box, right? So there was that issue in wait, what's going on here? Oh, they're selling Mythic Powers. This is so annoying. In between all that, we also did like the Andario, so we can like efficiently use all our boss mats. We didn't get anything from that at all. I'm starting to think some of this is bugged. Every time we open the chest, it didn't give us the full mats. So we did that like for an hour in between doing the lair bosses. Didn't get any mythicals from that. Then we, like, all our dust we had, we tried to craft these, right? But yeah, didn't get any pranksters. I thought I was gonna be doing that for a lot longer, but literally you burnt through them in like 20 minutes and didn't get anything there. And finally we did tributes like right at the end, and we did, I think, 19 tributes at the end. Like, I was mixing them with other people and ended up getting 8 mythics here. So yeah, clearly this was the best. So it does kind of line up with like 1 in 3, right? So like straight away when we did it, I got a couple first off the bat, and then midway through it kind of slowed down, and then I got a couple more at the end, or 2 more at the end. This is what I got right here. The more difficult thing with doing this was like just finding a good group to do it with, right? Like, we was wasting time with, like, you would join a group, they said they're doing tributes of Ascendance, and then they wouldn't be doing tributes of Ascendance. Everybody would use tributes of Ascendance, and then randomly somebody else would just use something that is not a tribute of Ascendance. So, you know, it was kind of slowing it down. I guess if you're in with like a friend group, that would be faster, right? I was even typing in the chat, I was like, listen, I got plenty of tributes. Like, just don't use non-tributes because you're just wasting time. You see what I'm saying? If I would have known how good, well, I heard that that's how good the drop rate was. We would have not have wasted so much time doing other stuff, because again, tier 1 lair boss is probably 2 hours, tier 2 lair boss is probably an hour, Andorio probably an hour, but like selling stuff in between that took so much time, talking to chat and all that. It's obviously full stream, and then we probably just did like an hour of tributes, right? And got so many mythics. Like, my only issue is right now is, oh, and then we got all this other stuff as well in there. Like, how am I gonna burn through like 43 tributes, right? That's my only issue right now, because like January's coming up. January's here, but the end of January's coming up. Loads of other games are coming out, so I gotta move on from this because I played a lot of this during the holidays, right? So yeah, my only issue is right now I gotta not try to do like the ward bosses to get more of these, because I don't want to stop playing until I burn through all of these. But yeah, this is clearly the best way if you have them. So the best strat is simply just do a Hell Ties run, get enough boss mats to do the lair bosses in a party, so you can do it quickly. Then get enough like of these mats to open the Andorio chest. Obviously you gotta have like this leveled up, right? And then yeah, get the tributes of Ascendance. Don't bother with anything else. It's just a total waste of time. Don't bother with pranksters. Don't bother try to excessively farm like your lair bosses. The only reason you kind of need to do that is if you want your specific uniques, right? And once you got your build up and running, just go for tributes. Most people are cool about it. Like, you could probably like join a party where people are running tributes, because like I said, so many tributes are dropping at the moment. I think people just want to efficiently farm them, right? So yeah, there you have it. This was fun to do. Again, if I would have known, I would have gone straight for tributes rather than messing with all the other stuff, right? So we'll try to cut this up into a shorter video. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Like I said, it was like a 9.5 hour stream. Maybe I'll just pop in the bits where the mythics dropped, right? And then I'll add some comments in the chat to like calculate exactly how long it took. But yeah, there you have it. Once again, that live stream will be up over on Twitch and YouTube under our live stream tabs. We have been covering a lot of Diablo at the Diablo 4 season 11 at the moment. We covered Brandish Paladin when it initially came out, my initial thoughts. Then we did a full Brandish build. And then, you know, now we did the farm video. So yeah, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed. Or not though. I think we're gonna call it with this one. Speaking of that Twitch stream, we stream there a couple times a week. YouTube, Discord,
Welcome
Twitter,
to my
X, whatever you want to
faraway
call it. All that information will be in the description. Come check us out. Or not. I think we're gonna call it this one tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. Peace.